and welcome to Sweets on the Loose.
Hi, Christina. How are you?
That was very natural.
Me or you?
No, me. No, you were great. No, I just sounded like, oh, well, let's push the button. And now let's say, hi, welcome to the Sweets on the Loose. That was silly. I really want to I want to do my jingle, but I know you will be mad at me if I do my jingle. So I will not do the jingle today.
We'll have to come up with an alternative, an acceptable alternative.
To my jingle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So any jingle but that jingle?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Be careful what you ask for.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever.
You haven't.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
It's been 10 minutes. I mean, before today.
I know, right? Seriously. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was really good, actually.
Yeah? Awesome.
It was very sweet, and I always like the Thanksgiving days are just such a bonus because you think it's just one day, but it ends up being a couple of days, and then it like goes into the weekend, and then all of a sudden it's like a 4-day weekend, and it's so nice.
I love that. I know. For Jeff, this is like a mini vacation. He had 4 days and off in a row, and he's like, I feel like I'm on vacation. I'm like, you kind of are. So
yeah.
So what did you end up doing? With whom?
With whom? We had a lovely Thursday. We had mom and dad over at around lunchtime, and we did appetizers and drinks. And
what did you serve?
I did my first cured salmon, which is a Swedish dish. For those of you guys who don't know, cured salmon, it's called gravad lax. And it's basically, like you said it earlier today, it's sushi grade salmon. So you need like a really good råvara. You need a really good fresh salmon.
Yes.
And then you basically you put it in a salt bathe for a couple of days, and lots of dill and some sugar.
Yep. So it's basically cured salmon, cured salmon. And the Jewish culture have graved lox.
Yes. And it's a little different, right?
Right. Spices are different. It's not as dilly, and it's still pretty salty, meaning it's cured. But the dill is missing. So I think that's for me, at least when I get it from the Jewish deli, I do graved lox, and it's as close to Swedish graved lox as you can get without having to do it yourself. So yeah. And because where I live, I have been struggling to find a sushi grade piece of salmon. So I haven't had a chance to do it yet, but it's definitely on my list to do for Christmas. For
our new listeners, Christina's in Wyoming in a small town. So she doesn't exactly have the luxury of popping down to your local butcher or Costco. How far away is Costco?
2 hours. Yep.
Yeah.
So, yep.
And I found some really great salmon down the street, and I found this new butcher, and I was all excited about him. Rusty Nail, I think is the name of the butcher, Rusty Nail.
Okay.
And so here I am trying to introduce this butcher to mom and dad, and my dad is like, "Oh yes, I know them. Have you met the Belgian guy who works there?" And I was like,
That's
"Of course
funny.
you know." Yeah.
Well, but do you know what's funny? I think our friend Donna, Max's mom, Donna, works at Rusty Nail.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask her. I think she works there.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So they have two. Yeah. They have two locations. I decided to hit up the one that's between me and Fountain Hills because it's kind of closer.
Got it.
But there is one, like the main one is down more towards, I think, Scottsdale Road and Shea somewhere there. And that's where
she is.
Yes. And that's where my dad is. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Oh, fun. Okay. So that was Thursday. So that was Thursday midday or something?
That was Thursday midday. They came up for a little bit. It was super lovely. We sat outside. And then, it was great. This is the time of year to be here in a way. And then in the afternoon, it was just so sweet. It was just me and the three kids, and everybody did something. So I had prepared the beef Wellington that we decided to do.
Yeah.
Vivi did her mac and cheese from scratch. It was so good.
Wow.
Charlie did the potatoes, and Mia did the veggies.
Nice.
And it was lovely. So we had a great, and everybody had a little glass of Veuve.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, how sweet. Oh, that's cool. Very nice. So how did your beef Wellington turn out? Were you happy with it?
Yes, we borrowed and ended up keeping, we were gifted this meat thermometer called, I think it's called a meter.
Okay.
It's one of those that you put in the meat and then it's, it comes up on an app on your phone and it tells you exactly, what the internal temperature is on meat.
Yeah.
So it was divine. Awesome. It was perfect.
Well, did you have a soggy bottom?
Huh?
Did you have a soggy bottom? Because I had leakage on mine.
Okay.
So I don't think I closed mine well enough, meaning I don't know if next time I will make it thicker, meaning the puff pastry thicker and maybe close it up more. But I had leakage. And because of that, when I took it, I had a soggy bottom of puff pastry.
Okay. Huh.
And you did.
I remember I kind of had that a little bit last year.
Okay. Oh, you've done this before.
I did this last year. Yeah.
Oh, I
did
know
this.
That. Okay.
Not for Thanksgiving. I think I did it for Christmas or something like that. I don't. Yeah, this is Sophia inspired the beef Wellington. She kind of brought that up, I think last year or the year before around, and I'm not sure if it was Thanksgiving or if it was Christmas, but that's how we kind of started doing it.
Oh, cool.
But so last year or whatever, it was a little bit soggy. This year it was a little bit better. Okay. The only thing I did differently is I had a like a, what do you call it? A galler. I had like a wire rack in the bottom.
Yeah.
So we got some airflow underneath the beef.
So it wasn't sitting in the juices that if it lost juices, it didn't sit on it. Okay.
Exactly.
Note to self. Yeah. Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, because for me, it's
one of those that you can just kind of put straight in.
Yep.
And it has like a little handle so you can lift it up.
Yep. And it didn't make indentations in the puff pastry?
Well, because it was on the bottom side, it's not like I really
see it. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But yours was beautiful.
I've never made beef Wellington before. For me, it was the first time. So it was fun. And like I said, I mean, I did the puff pastry. I, rolled it out, and I had two pieces because I had a big tenderloin that I cut. Yeah. So I cut the middle pieces, and Gordon Ramsay said you have to have 200 grams of fillets or tenderloins. So I did. And, but I wrapped them all up, and then I had some extra dough. I was like, instead of scoring, I want to do something else. So I took a cookie cutter, a gingerbread cookie cutter in the shape of a Christmas tree, and I put it on top, and it turned out so great. I was so excited. So
really cute.
Yeah, it was awesome. It is funny because Thursday, our Thanksgiving, we don't do Thanksgiving. Obviously, we talked about this before. We do Thanksgiving. We celebrate of being thankful. That I'm thankful every day, but extra on Thanksgiving. And so on Thursday, Jeff and I went to Dad's Bar, which is the local bar down in Thane, which is really a hole in the wall. But every 3 years, they have decided to give a free Thanksgiving dinner to
every 3 years?
Every 3 years, which is so random. But yeah. So it just happened to be, this year happened to be their third year. So I said to Jeff, what the hell? Let's go. So my dad told me I can't swear on radio, on podcast. He scolds me. He says, I swear.
Oh, he must not. I'm sorry. He must, because I'm worse than you are.
You have a bad influence on me. Sorry, Papa.
Sorry.
Anyway, so I said, what the heck? Let's go. So we did. So we went to the bar, and they said they're going to start serving at 11. So we were there at 11. And so we got in and we sat down. We sat down at the bar because nothing was out yet. And people started coming in. We're hanging out with the bartender. We met some people next to us, and they were talking to him. And he ended up knowing the two sisters that we know from New Jersey. He's neighbors with them. And it was like all intermingled. And then 45 minutes later, the food came out. And, I don't like turkey at all. Like I would stay away from turkey and any time of the day, unless it's a turkey club, like a turkey really club drumstick, because I like dark meat. So they served this up. They had this table and it was just in chafing dishes. And there was this beautiful looking meat. And I'm like, oh, this is the best ham ever. And I'm scooping and scooping. And then it came down and I was like, this is so weird, Jeff. Why don't they have turkey? And he goes, that was the turkey. I'm like, wait, what? It was a smoked turkey from the local butcher shop called The Block. Sandra, it was the best turkey I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh,
it was,
wow.
It didn't, turkey is usually
moist.
White.
I don't like that word. I don't like that word.
I know. It was very moist because it looked like ham. I thought it was ham. It was so weird. So I was like, I'm going to eat this because normally turkey is, especially a turkey breast, is white.
Yeah.
This was pinkish because it was smoked. I have no idea how they did. And so I said to them, I said, next year, we're buying a turkey from these guys because I went up to the owner and I said, whatever you did, it was the best turkey I've ever had in my entire life.
Okay, can we get some? So when Vivi and I visit, let's get some from there.
For sure. 100%.
So what else? What were the other sides?
So the other sides were just mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes. And the sweet potatoes, it was funny. The sweet potatoes were basically pieces of potatoes, sweet potatoes floating in some juice with very melted marshmallows on top. So it was almost like a gravy. So it was overcooked. Okay, it was overcooked. But, and then they had ham and the ham was delicious. It was a spiral ham. So that was great. So we sat there for, 2.5 hours. And then we went home. And by the time we got home, it was time to turn around and go pick up Mike for our second meal of the day.
Oh my gosh. So you're kind of like, even though you don't have, two sets of parents close by, it's almost like you're
kind
doing
of
that
the same thing, right? But if we're not celebrating Thanksgiving, we sure celebrated Thanksgiving. But for me, it's more of getting to know new people, getting to know the community, being part of the community, being able to donate to the food banks because the meal is free, but you donate as much as you want to the food banks and local food banks. So, so we picked up Mike and we drove to Alpine. And at the Alpine Community Center, the top of the Rockies, I think they're called top of the Rockies, we're putting it on, which is mountain climbing rescue society, and they had put it on. So it was me and Mike, Serena, my darling hairdresser. Shout out to Serena. I see her next week. She's our most faithful listener. She knows everything about you and me. She's like, are you getting your hair done because you're going to Phoenix? And I'm like, what? I said, yes.
Well, okay, Serena, I don't know if you can tell, but I got my hair cut. I feel like it looks little bit cute. Little healthier.
Yes.
And
she actually listens to us though. She doesn't see us yet. I don't think she's gone onto YouTube yet, but I will tell her.
She will. Yeah. And you can't, unfortunately, and if unfortunately you can't hear a Brazilian blowout, but but in 10 days, maybe you'll hear a difference and it'll be the Brazilian blowout that I'm going to get with dog. Yeah.
Very nice. Awesome. But anyway, so it was me, Mike, Jeff, Serena, and then our Amy, who owns Red Fox.
Yep.
Red Fox, the horse. I invited her. I said, if you're going, we would love to hang out with you because again, it's good to know your neighbors. And she brought a friend along and they actually she knew Mike from some other people. So it was really nice. So there were 6 of us and we sat at a long table and their food was delicious. I stayed away from the turkey because I said, no turkey can beat the turkey that I just had. I just had, ham and sweet potatoes. And then, it was great. And then we drove home and we were pooped. We were so tired and so full. And on Friday morning, we went with our dear friends, Mike and Marlene, that are from Maryland, that are incredible people. And we go Christmas tree hunting with them.
Christmas.
I know. So they had already scouted out a couple of locations and they do it every year. And this is actually the first year in I don't know how many years that we had zero snow. It was so weird to be out there. We had zero snow. But what was really fun is they invited two of their friends, two different couples. So, and each couple had dogs. So the one couple had two Australian Shepherds. The other couple had two black labs. Mike and Marlene has 3 golden retrievers, and their son John has a golden retriever. So they had 4 dogs. And then I brought Tucker, Gunner, and Phoenix with us. So we were 11 dogs, and it was total chaos, but it was a great chaos because all the dogs just ran. And
did you catch the tree?
We caught the tree. We got a good tree. It's here in the background. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to turn my camera.
No, I can't.
There's a ladder, but there we go. We haven't gotten any decoration or anything yet. So, but that's the tree. Yeah. So the ladder is up because we are starting to do decoration. But anyway, so that was Friday. So we had Christmas tree hunting with the dogs, and it was so fun. And we got a Christmas tree, and then Mike and our friend Gary, who is the husband of Terry, who owned Frank the horse, who sadly passed away. So Gary, that we would come close to, he came. So they came over for dinner, and that's when I made my beef Wellington. And I think they inhaled it. It was so funny. Awesome. It was on their plates, and all of a sudden I look over, I'm like, did I serve you? And they're like, yeah, we already ate it. So it was a hit. It was a real hit, which was fun. It was fun.
How did you feel? Like, the only thing that I think is kind of tricky to do is just because I don't have a real food processor. I'm using my Vitamix. So for the paste, for the mushroom and the chestnut,
I didn't do the chestnuts. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I did.
Yeah.
But I put it in so it ends up being kind of like a paste, which may be the way to go. Okay. Because if you put that paste on top of the prosciutto, then it acts as a barrier, which maybe.
Oh no, I did do the prosciutto. I did do, because I thought after you and I talked about it.
I know, but like an added layer, because when you cut it up, you cut up the mushrooms.
I didn't cut them. I have a food processor. So they were fine. It was a paste by the time
you did the same thing. Got it. Okay.
100%. Yeah. So, but yeah,
I was curious to see if it was like any different.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. Nope. I think part of it was, I wrapped the Wellington, the beef, and then I closed it up tight with the egg wash. But first of all, it was at the bottom. Obviously, the crease is at the bottom. I think next year I'm going to do it kind of a little bit higher up, and I'm going to tighten it by crimping it. I'm going to crimp it to make sure that it doesn't leak out. But anyway, it was delicious. And I made potato gratin, which was great. And then we had some Brussels sprouts. And then I did Swedish kladdkaka, which is a Swedish chocolate sticky cake with warm raspberry sauce and fresh whipped cream. It was divine. So we were very happy on Friday. So it was good. It was good days. And then, so now we're just taking Christmas out and getting Christmas ready to decorate, because today is Sunday and it's first Advent. You informed me. Your dad informed you, and he's never wrong.
No, and he's never wrong.
Anyway, so that was Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday, Sunday, we just putzed around. It snowed yesterday, and it snowed all day yesterday. So we actually have snow on the ground, which is beautiful. And then this morning I look out and the sun was coming out. It was snowing, kind of not heavy, so you can still see our forest. And there are 2 deer, one buck mule deer with some baby horns, and then a female mule deer, a doe, what I think it's called. And I said to Jeff, this is like the most perfect picture Christmas card. The sun, the snow on the ground, the snow falling, and then there's 2 deer walking around in my yard. I mean, it was just amazing.
Yeah, you're living a dream, Christina.
I am.
You are living in a postcard.
I pinch myself.
We actually also saw a deer yesterday coming back from our new barn.
Okay. Yeah. So tell us, it's a new barn, by the way.
I will, but it was a little kind of. First, we were like, actually, I didn't see the deer. Vivi saw the deer, and it was like right by the on the side of the street.
Ooh,
So it kind of weirded me out a little bit because I'm not, I'm driving around here. I'm not necessarily looking for deer,
right. Right.
When I'm up in Wyoming, for sure, I'll keep
Yes.
an eye out.
Yeah.
But it was a good, like, okay, we got to for deer here.
Right.
Okay.
Right. That's cute. What kind of deer was it? Do you know? Was it a mule deer or?
I didn't see. No,
Okay.
I didn't.
Got it. Got it.
But it's on the way out. On the way out to Rio Verde.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Where you are then.
I always mess this up. Rio Verde River.
Verde River.
Verde
River is in Payson. Verde River goes through.
Rio Verde. Oh my God. Anyway.
It's okay. Yeah. Anyway, tell us about the barn. I saw the video. That was insane. The arena. Oh my gosh. That's a dream.
Yeah. We're so stoked. I mean, just getting there, putting, just kind of seeing all the horses in their new element. Yeah. They all kind of, they were all like, is this for us? It's almost like when you think that you've been upgraded by mistake and somebody's like take away the
cute. Oh,
yeah. So they were all, and it's a step down stall. So when they walk into their little step down, so really? They all, a little bit. So they all looked a little smaller. I was like, wow, why is shrunk?
I wonder what I've never seen a step down stall.
I've never seen a step down stall either.
Well, I wonder what the design idea is behind that. Interesting. Ask Abby. You can ask Abby when she comes on. Did you ever talk to Abby, by the way?
She didn't design the stall, so I don't know.
I know, but maybe she knows why. Maybe she knows the idea behind it, what their reason is. That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if it is like, is that a Western thing? That's always the go-to here. It's like, oh, maybe it's a Western.
Huh.
I don't know.
Well, did I talk to Abby, by the way?
About what?
About coming on the show with us.
I think I did. I think she said, yeah. I said we could do it from the barn too.
Perfect.
So,
awesome.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. And you know who else I talked to is Barbara, the organizer. She's, she's from Italy.
Mm-hmm. She's fun.
I love her. She's
awesome. We totally clicked. We totally hit it off. Yeah, no, she's awesome. Good. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, she's got some great ideas. I would, especially new year. Let's do it. 100%. Let's do it. Let's pin her down. Get her in front of a microphone. 100%. Great idea. Great idea. Yeah. I didn't even think of her.
Yeah, she's great.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm still waiting for Kim Dalton to say yes.
I don't know if she seemed fairly reluctant when
she was.
Talked to her.
I know. She's like, what did I do to deserve that? She's like,
I know.
It's like a punishment. I'm like, the punishment? Not at all. I know.
I'm like, you talk to us anyway.
I know. Exactly. We'll just record it.
Anyway, yeah. And then, but the barn.
Awesome. The barn is awesome. Yeah. It looked amazing.
Yes. And it's really easy for me to navigate because the barn floor in the actual barn is a beautiful pavement, like pavers. Nice.
Good.
I'm going to see if I can grab another video when we go up today to check on Wise. On the
show me the inside. Show me the actual barn. That would be, or the stalls and stuff. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. And it's funny because in Western, you don't have a lot of equipment. Like Western riding, they don't really have like tack boxes out and stuff. So we kind of have to come up with a compromise because she's looking to keep a nice, clean, beautiful barn, which I totally get.
Yeah.
So there are no tack trunks. So we've got we have some shelf space in a very roomy tack room. So it's spectacular. I mean, everything is like finishings are beautiful. These wooden barn doors.
Wow.
I mean, it's
a girl's dream. It's a horse girl's dream. It sounds like.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
I expect Vivi to like hang her, put up her hang mat or her hammock or whatever you call it in the stall. And
I love it. And just hang out and just stay, move in. Well, it sounds like it's nice and clean.
Yeah, and there's Wi-Fi, and
Nice.
the office.
Okay.
The office space is
Right.
great, and they've got like little meeting rooms. So if you needed to take like a private call for work or something, you can do that up there. I mean, it's
okay. Does the arena have like a viewing station, a viewing place where you can sit?
a small one, a very small,
cool. That's all right.
almost looks kind of like a judge stall. But me and I sat there.
Nice.
Today, yeah.
Good. Very nice. And do they have turnouts, right?
There are some turnouts. Yep.
Good.
No,
If
not like
let them loose in the. I know, but you're gonna just let them loose in the arena. Let them chase them around in the arena. That will give them going.
Right.
That'll be fun to see him doing that. Stretch his legs. He really can stretch his legs there.
Yeah, for sure. And then even it was so cute seeing, Sophia's horse came with us, which Abby's horse now.
That?
Didn't tell you that? Really? We missed this?
We totally missed this. Okay, go back. Tell the story. Your sister.
Okay. So, Sophia had a warm blood named Destiny.
Yep.
And she, it was tricky having a horse and two little kids and blah, blah, blah. So long story short, now she is Abby's.
Okay.
And so we've been kind of watching them. It's just been really neat to watch Abby work with Destiny, who no longer is called Destiny. Her name is Rosie. It's very sweet.
Okay.
She wanted a sweeter name for Rosie.
Okay.
She kind of had like not a chip on her shoulder, but we feel like maybe she had performance anxiety a little bit.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So Abby simplified what was expected of her.
Yeah.
And I think it's working really well. So she just kind of decided to talk a slower language with Rosie and simplify things for her so she can feel she's kind of successful and blah, blah.
That's cool. How I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I just feel like it's very interesting watching Abby read the horses and the horse language and how she hears things and how she calls for like what the horse needs in a way that, I think that I'm very connected, or that I like to do things for the horse's best. Right.
Yeah. Right.
But I missed so much. I've missed so much kind of growing up, and here we are learning things through Abby's eyes, and it's amazing.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
She's always like spot on. She's like, no, this horse needs this. This horse needs that.
Well, that's why she's a successful trainer.
Yep. So Rosie is now in the new digs, loving it.
Okay.
She was not dragony, but she got a little bit big, kind of walking through the arena, and she was like, "Oh my gosh,
that's a warm blood for you."
Yeah. Whereas Wise, who's he's been to all kinds of shows, on the West Coast, on the East Coast, up north. He's been everywhere.
Yeah.
He walked like it was just another day. He's like, and what? Like,
that's too funny.
So he had to be kind of like the companion horse for a lot of the ones that were walking and looking around, like looky. He was like, "I'll walk with you. It's fine. It's not a big deal."
That's awesome. It's good that you guys have a horse like that. That's a perfect master to train. To have, for Viv to grow on. Her seat is incredible. Again, I've said it before. This girl knows how to sit. Holy moly!
I know she has the longest legs.
Oh my gosh! Yeah,
we go for days, and they're so still. Her legs just sits there.
Yep.
It's perfect.
No, she's very, very good. That's awesome. Yep. Good. So are you done decorating your house? Because I see your Christmas tree in the background, and it has lights on it.
It's not done yet. All we're waiting for now are little felt snowflakes that I want to add. So we went for a white tree this year. We don't usually have like a green theme. We kind of throw up everything.
Yeah.
Just for fun. This year we're doing white tree.
White tree. Okay. Got it.
Yep.
I'm glad you're not doing pink, because pink and Christmas for me does not mix. I'm sorry.
I agree. Why would you do pink?
Oh, it's a new trend. Oh, go look at all the stores. It's all pink. It's insane. It's crazy. Yeah. And I love pink. I love pink. Pink is a great color, but not on a Christmas tree. No. And again, speaking of colors, and I know this is very maybe it's very Swedish or very American. Very Swedish is white Christmas lights, white outside, meaning traditional white. Here in America, you have colored light bulbs. I do not like it. I have never liked it. I've never grown up with it. So I'm like, this, what? This does not look like Christmas to me. But again, each one to their own. Obviously, we all have different traditions, right?
Yep. So. I know. It's the same. I'm the same way. Sometimes I feel like maybe I'm kind of boring because I'm not putting up all these colored lights, and we have
No, you're not boring. Yeah, you're traditional. You're a Swede. Stick to that. Stick to that.
Yes.
Yes. Yep. Very good. Good. So so now I'm coming to Phoenix to visit you soon, which I'm very excited about. I can't wait.
I know.
Yep. What's the weather going to be like? Do you know?
You said the 9th?
The 9th, yeah. What's the weather going to be like? Is it warm, cold, medium, cold in the mornings, warmer in the afternoon?
I just think it's funny that people are looking at the weather that far out because it's not going to be what they say it is. I mean, they don't know. I'm terrible at forecasting here.
I'll call you the day before I pack, which is the morning.
I feel bad for Tim Mann's. I think they're organizing a wedding at his house for one of his kids.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he's been like trying to figure out if they need to get a tent. Right. Supposed to be an outdoor. Now I don't know what date it's the actual day is for, but yeah, I guess it's questionable. He's been looking at the weather forecast because it's questionable on that day if they would need tent or not.
Okay.
So I don't know, but we can text Tim Mann. He's got it figured out.
Okay, good. I love Tim Mann. I miss him. He's a good man.
He's a
really great guy. So for those of you who don't know Tim Mann, he owns a company called TM Construction and has an amazing custom home builder in Phoenix, all around Arizona, not just Phoenix. I mean, he is so talented and has done this.
There's nothing he can't do.
Oh my gosh. And if he doesn't know how to do it, he has someone who does. But most of the time he knows how to do it. No, absolutely. He's incredible. So,
I mean, yeah. Robert had some pretty creative ideas of what he wanted to have. He was tossing around some pretty crazy ideas.
Yeah.
And I was kind of thinking like, oh boy, who's going to tell him that can't be done?
Yeah.
But nope, that was never the case. Okay. Tim was like, if you want a pool, an inside pool with a like a kind of like a door in the middle, like a wall, like a glass wall in the middle that would go all the way down to the bottom. Like he could do anything. It seems like. I was like, okay.
Yeah, all right.
No, we didn't end up going down that route, luckily.
Okay, but, got it. Wow. Okay. Well, no, he's very talented. Just like Tim and Kim, they go hand in hand. Tim and Kim, they have worked together for 100 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
awesome. Yeah, it's funny when they work together.
Cool.
Yeah. So you're coming over to visit, and we're going to get a lot done, I think, that week.
Yep. My go-to places are not in this order, but barbecues to get barbecue sauce, Goodwill, just because I need to go to Goodwill because I love Goodwill. I don't need anything. And then Trader Joe's. Nope. Oh. Trader.
You wanted World Market.
Oh, do you know what? I haven't thought of that. That's actually a good idea. It's a great idea.
Did you text me? I feel like you texted me the other day and you said, remind me that I need to go.
No. Was it trade? Wait, Cost Plus? Oh, yes, because I wanted to buy chutney. You're absolutely right. I wanted to buy chutney, and there was something else I was going to buy from Cost Plus World Market. Now I can't remember what it was. I have it written down, I think.
Ginger snaps?
What's that? Ginger snap? For sure. Swedish ginger snap. Nyokos, 100%. But I'm trying to remember what else it was. I think it was chutney, mango chutney, because they have really, really good mango chutney. They have the original Mrs. Ball's, which is my favorite. Mrs. Ball's chutney. But yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do. But then going back to holidays, first Advent. Do people celebrate that here in the United States?
No.
First Advent? It's not a thing, is it?
No.
So do you do it? I mean, do you light a candle or something?
I don't even think that the kids really know what it is.
Okay.
Partially what happens so early in the day
Right.
that they're nobody's up. It's just me and the one candle kind of thing.
Got it.
So basically, for those of you who don't know what it is we do a countdown. Swedes do a countdown from the first of Advent all the way down to Christmas Eve.
Correct.
And how do we? So sometimes
it's 4.
Yeah. So
Right.
it's the first Sunday before Christmas.
Yep.
The fourth, I guess, the fourth Sunday before
Correct.
Christmas, and the third, the second, and then the first.
Yep.
So that's what it is. Yeah.
So I think people actually in Sweden, they drink glögg and eat pepparkakor and light a candle.
Every single time, or just, I thought that was kind of.
I think it's every Sunday. I at least that's what we did. We did something special every Advent.
Okay.
Sweet. And my family, at least, I think we did. Maybe I'm lying. Papa, correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, yeah. Now we're counting on a lot of listeners.
Yeah, right. So I actually did just pull out. I bought it last year because I have it every year. It's the countdown candle. So it's the from 1 to 24 candle that you burn every single day, and then
that's a commitment.
That is a commitment, but it's not that hard. You just burn it for a little bit, and it's just a little bit that goes down, and it goes down every day.
One more thing on my to-do list.
There you go. No, for me, it's like brushing my teeth for Christmas at least. So
yeah. No, that's cute. That is a cute idea.
Yep. Oh, and
we went
on kittens, by the way. Sorry, just really quick. I have 2 families that are taking 2 kittens so far. So Flynn has been adopted, my gray one, and the fuzzy one, Jax, has been adopted. 2 different families. So now we have the straggler, Oliver, that hasn't been adopted yet. But the first family that are taking Flynn, the gray one, might take Oliver as well because they feel bad leaving a brother behind. So that would be awesome. But then they're also taking a sister of Flynn with them. So they're already adopting 2, but then they might get 3. So anyway, so we're good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. That's a lot of kitties.
It is a lot of kitties. But anyway, you were saying you're going where?
Oh, I was saying me and I went to Cost Plus the other day.
Yep.
What do you call it? World Market or Cost Plus?
Both thing. They call themselves both.
Okay. I ended up buying the German glögg, not the Swedish glögg, because if I recall correctly, I think I preferred the German one last year. It's more like it's not as sweet.
Yep. And I know you
like that. Sweet.
I'm total opposite. I dump sugar and all kinds of stuff in my glögg. So the glühwein is the bottle with the blue label, right?
Yeah, good memory. Yes.
Yeah. Well, because I have 4 bottles here. We brought them with us. Oh yeah, we brought them with us when we moved. They were actually, I don't know if they're any good.
Why did you have them?
They were in storage. Well, they were in storage so when we decided to move, before we had even sold our house, we packed up our house in October, the year before we sold our house, which was in May. We had a storage unit in Wyoming. We didn't know where we were going to end up, so we just chose the one we thought would be the most convenient, which ended up being in Pinedale, Wyoming, which is 3 hours from where we are today. But whatever. So Jeff drove a 20-foot U-Haul truck by himself in the month of October through the pass, it was snowy. It was crazy. We loaded it together. A 20-foot truck is a big truck.
Yeah.
Loaded it together, but then he had to unload it by himself in Wyoming.
I remember. Yeah.
And so we did the mistake of putting our alcohol, our wine, our glögg, our hard liquor, because we were like, we're not going to need this between now and selling the house. So we stored it. And of course, October, November, December, January, February, it is minus 30 degrees. So all the bottles they all exploded. So when we came, and we was like, okay, we're going to pick up our stuff from storage now. Rolled up the door. There was wine and spirits pretty much everywhere, but not every bottle had broken. So we do have a couple of glögg bottles left. But anyway, so yeah. But yes, I do agree with you. Glühwein is for someone who doesn't drink mulled wine, who've never had it before. The glühwein, the German version, is better because it's closer to wine than it is to the Swedish one because it's sweeter. Swedish one is sweeter. The German wine is closer to wine. So anyway.
Yeah. And next week we actually have the Swedish Christmas Market.
I'm going to miss it. Yep.
Yeah.
That's on the 6th, right? Isn't that what it is?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. What's your role this year?
Just helping kind of out the allo, like just doing what's needed. Awesome. Kind of the connection between the kitchen and the serving station.
Perfect.
Make sure that that's kind of running smoothly. And then Mia is, I think, hopefully going to be helping Lena.
Oh, Lena. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's going to be sitting in the cashier. Perfect. What do you call it? In the cash? Yeah, cash register.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
So we need to give a shout out to Svea's Christmas Market. It is Swedish. It's a Swedish. So Svea is the Swedish Women's Educational Association. Suzanne, who is our darling friend, she is the backbone of this for many years.
She's missing it for the first time ever.
She's going to miss it?
I'm pretty sure she's going to miss it because she's going to be, I think I've got this right. I think she's going to be in Scotland for Leave's graduation.
Wow. Because I saw on Facebook she was in Finland a couple of days ago. Okay.
Yes, and I think they go. I could be wrong here, but I think she's going straight from there to Scotland. And there was I remember her talking about maybe I should I don't know, I'm not sure what I'm going to do, and we were like, you just need to go, enjoy it, have fun. Okay. We're going to be fine. Everything will be fine here. So
that's awesome. But anyway, so it's a Swedish-American market, meaning Christmas market, and you have Swedish booths, you have Norwegian booths, you have
and Bliss Cafe is going to have
okay, perfect.
They're going to be there selling stuff and
so Swedish pastries and cookies and
yes, and
good.
Yep. Emily gosh, oh my gosh, I'm totally blanking her name. Is it Emily Gonzalez? She's a Swedish artist here. She has the most spectacular Christmas ornaments this year that I've seen. Yeah, they're so intricately painted, hand painted. Wow. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us the date and the time so that we can.
Oh boy. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can.
Is it at the same church as always?
It is. It's at the same church as always.
Okay.
Gosh, who's going to look this up first?
Well, I'm not looking, so you are.
Okay. Well, let me see if Suzanne has it on her page.
Probably. So it's Saturday. It's a Saturday. It's Saturday the 6th.
It is.
Okay. Saturday the 6th of December. Right. Perfect. Go for it.
Swedish Christmas Market.
Yes.
Proudly presented by Svea, Arizona. The traditional Lucia procession arrives at 12:30. So if you want to hit up and get your Lucia dose, be there by 12.
Okay.
So it's a fundraiser. So entrance fee is $2 per adult. Kids under 12 are free. Okay. It's Saturday, December 6th. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And the church that it's at is Shepherd of the Desert Lutheran Church on 9590 East Shade Boulevard in Scottsdale.
Perfect. And for those who don't know what Lucia is, it's a tradition that comes from Italy, really. It's the Italian girl that brings the lights into the darkness. So she has a white gown on and she wears a crown of candles and she has all these little, I call them maids really, but they're not maids, maidens, I guess you can call them. Towner.
And attendants, don't they call them?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. We need to look that up. Another homework. But anyway, she brings light into the darkness on December 13th. Really, is the tradition, is the day of Lucia, Saint Lucia. But they do it at the Christmas fair. So it's worth seeing because they dim all the lights and then they sing songs and it's really neat. So, good. I'm sad I'm going to miss that part because that's always fun. And obviously all the good food. So if there's any good, I'll have you buy me some.
Yeah. Wait, when
Actually,
you're coming in?
We go to Cafe Bliss. We can probably go to Cafe Bliss and she'll probably have some stuff. But
we can totally,
yeah.
But I can pick something up specifically if you want. I can text you from
dark bread, some rög.
Yeah, and of course, our dear friend Ann Heglof, she's as involved as always. She's the best. She's going to be in the kitchen.
Yes.
And what else? I'm trying to think what else. I feel like we could ask Barbara, the organizer, who, since she's Italian, if they actually do anything for Lucia.
Oh, yeah, we should. Definitely. Absolutely. For sure. Because I know what's the word? Not the tradition. The
origin.
The origin. Thank you. That's the word. That's what word I was looking for. Is this long, dark-haired, and we changed it in Sweden to being blonde, but this long-haired woman called Saint Lucia was bringing the light into the darkness in December. So it's a good question. We should ask her.
Yeah, and we can actually, on a different episode, we can go down this rabbit hole because there are a lot of different theories on how the tradition came about. Because I remember reading about this a number of years ago. There's like one theory that has something to do with some girl kind of gouging her eyes out. There was like, who was very like pagan. I don't know far back. I don't know. I'm going to have to read up on this.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Let's find a better version of it.
Well, we don't know where it came from, but there was like, so she's a saint. She did something, she sacrificed something. You don't just get to be a saint. You got to do something really radical. So that's it. So if you want us to call you Sandra Christina.
Okay, well, there I need to gouge out my eyes.
Or something equally radical.
You know what? Being a personal assistant makes me automatically a saint, and so do you. So we are automatically sainted. Being a PA makes
Saint Sandra from now on. Yeah.
Saint Christina and Saint Sandra. Hey, this should be a plaque.
We need a church, and we need to be up there.
It should either be a bumper sticker or it should be a T-shirt. Saint Christina and Saint Sandra.
What would you rather have, a bumper sticker or a T-shirt?
A bumper sticker.
If you had to pick one, yeah.
Bumper sticker. Now that we're talking about sainthood, I have to read this to you. I read this online, and I had to print it out because I thought it's so me. And so check this out. Has nothing to, it kind of has to do with sainthood, but kind of not. But it's about talking about being a PA. And it says, I'm humble enough to know that I'm replaceable at work. And then it follows by saying, but I'm confident enough to know that it will take 4 people.
That is very true for you. It's very true.
That was like, it's pretty pertinent. That's pretty spot on. So I printed it out, and it's actually here on my desk, and I look at it every day.
Yep. Not that you need a reminder to know your value, because I know you do.
Well, but sometimes you do, but yeah. So it was kind of fun.
Yeah. I like it.
We've covered a lot of ground today.
Yep. I think we should wrap up on that note. Because we got to go on the wise guy up.
I know, and I need to finish
on the king
Christmas decorations.
Yeah. Are you doing?
Are you writing today?
No, we're probably just going to hand walk.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of an off day today.
Okay.
Vivi's been under the weather as well. So we're just.
Oh, okay. Gotta just get some horse loving. That will make it better. Good.
I know. He's such a big Labrador. I cannot wait for you to meet him. Yeah.
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait to see the barn too. Oh my gosh. I'm excited about that.
I do a video.
Cool. Yes, please do.
This was so fun. I just love this so much. I'm so glad that we still do this, even though it's a little bit bumpy and rocky. We're getting there.
We're getting there. I know. I looked at all episodes, and it's like, because Haley, shout out to Haley again, she's posting like crazy. And I was like, episode 17, episode 18. I was like, wait, we've done that many? So yeah, we're getting into it. We're getting into a groove here.
And Ricky's amazing at
Ricky's doing
editing.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, did you see my T-shirt? Did you see this?
No, that's so cute. Tell me who's there. It's the elf, and who's the pink one?
See.
The elf.
So this is from the Christmas. This is from the Christmas Story.
Oh, got
that little boy.
Yes,
Story.
Got it. Yep, you're right.
Yeah. Elf.
And the elf.
Christmas story.
Yeah.
This is the Grinch, right?
Yeah, the Grinch. Who's that?
Wait, I have to look. What is this?
Is that Home Alone or something?
Yeah, Home Alone.
It is. Okay.
Yep. And then this is the guy. What's the name of that movie? The National Lampoon. What is it?
National Lampoon.
National Lampoon's Theater.
Never seen it.
It's that American movie that they all watch.
It's Chevy Chase.
Thank you.
The peanut gallery over here is helping me. It's Chevy Chase, but I don't know
Jeff.
the name. What's the name of the movie? Christmas Vacation. There you go.
Oh, whatever.
Thank you, Peanut Gallery.
Why did I think it was something different?
Because he was in National Lampoons.
Oh, okay. All right.
So speaking of t-shirts, did you see mine? I need to show you mine too. Mine is so cute.
We're just trying to promote everybody to go on to YouTube and actually.
Here, look. Isn't that cute? It's a little bunny. It's a little bunny. It's actually not very little, but it's a bunny. It's a white rabbit. I don't think it's a bunny.
It's a hare.
It's a hare. It's a white hare hanging his Christmas stocking in a very sparse looking tree with some birds on it. And there's a little bird right there too. So
it's super cute.
I love it.
Really cute.
Yep.
Yeah. Me and I have matching shirts, and I'm just going to show you my, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? I'm going to show you my
pajamas.
Yeah.
Your slippers.
So we all have matching PJ pants, and then me and I have matching t-shirts, and then Charlie and Vivi both got blue t-shirts, and Charlie says Jingle Bells and Vivi says Jolly.
Oh, good. That's awesome. Oh, perfect. Make sure you get a Christmas picture.
I'm trying to get everybody on like one spot so that we can do a picture today. But it's perfect because those are the nicknames for Charlie and Vivi. So now it's like Jingles and Jolly.
That's perfect. It can't be better than that. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Cool.
Well, good to see everybody. Good to be seen.
Good to thanks for everyone for listening in. It's fun to be a blip on the radar for someone's life. So thank you
we're grateful for you. Yeah.
We are grateful. So happy Sunday. We'll talk to you next week, and then I'll see you soon.
Hej då!
Hej då!